Good afternoon and welcome to Options Tender. I'm not going to be able to do a video later on, so I wanted to do a quick update with the market. Nothing has changed. So we're going to continue to fill out this triangle. So first of all, if you're new here, go down to that bottom right hand corner, hit that Options Tender logo and subscribe. Also, if you want to help this video out, if these videos help you out in any single way, consider going down to the description and helping us out there. All right. So, don't forget to like the video. All that's out of the way. Let's do SPY and QQQ and also VIX. So we think we're close to a top. I don't think, the reason, I'll show you why in just a few minutes. The reason why I don't think we're going to go beyond the triangle, we still can, but the reason why I don't think we are is because of the VIX. Now, I'm going to show you SPY here. We had our move down and we're simply in an equilibrium. We're in a triangle. We're filling it out. No matter how you count this, we're still in this triangle. We break to the upside. We have one scenario. We break to the downside. We have another scenario. Okay, we have a three-wave move up right now, almost into the options expected move. I do think that probably 3 o'clock rally, the last hour, will probably maybe touch that options expected move. If you're not familiar, I'll pin the video up top. And that brings us right into the top of the triangle. So like any range type play, you want to play the range until the range breaks. So we already started scaling into some puts. We get a little higher here, we will add on to them. If we break above the triangle in this resistance, then we have one of our other scenarios. You got to check out my video that I did on Monday. It was the chop video. I will pin that at the end of the video and also up top, so you can check that out. So basically we had yesterday's video, we had this triangulation within the triangle, and so we went long here. Got out of our long positions in the near term. We have runners on of individual names. They're not doing well. The market is weak. Breadth's weak. That's one other way to look at it, that this move is not very strong. Maybe it'll be stronger after, if or when it breaks out from either side. But in between this chop, it's just a very choppy price action. But we do, it doesn't feel like this is, it doesn't look like this is complete yet. So we could just be making a wave 4 here. I do believe this is a zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or at least an ABC flat. However you want to call it. We have 3 waves here. And this wave C needs to be impulsive. And I only see 1, 2, 3 waves here. So we could consolidate just for a little bit. Make a wave 4. And one last move up to wave 5. That would bring us into the 786. Let's go ahead and bring in the Elliott wave count. So the scenarios, this is just not a strong move. So I don't think this scenario where we go higher and close the gap is very probable. Okay, this move is very lackluster. It's very choppy. So I do believe that we probably go into the 786, right where the options expected move is, and also where the downtrend line is. And then we start to head lower. We could head lower from here. I can't tell what this is, you know, if there's 5 waves in here. We could head down from here. That's why we started scaling into our put positions, or I should say inverse calls. SQQQ, SPXS, TZA, UVIXy, all of those. Let's go to the Qs. Really just the same concept. We're going to go quickly through these because this one it's basically the same thing. a little bit higher, almost to that top as well. Same look. We did get a 3-wave move here. This may be complete. We can't tell what's happening in here. There was a push down and back up, so that could be a wave 4 within there. The market again is very choppy. We're satisfying all the needs here for a correction. And what I didn't say in SPY is if we do get our correction here, our primary scenario is still alive, where this is a 1, initial move 1, a wave 2 pullback, and that's another high, a lower high. And this is another 1, a lower degree 1, and we're pulling back for another wave 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig in there just a little bit more. This would be our 1. 5-wave move down for 1. And we get our 2 up here, whether we tag the 786 or not. We don't have to. So this is the A wave, got our B wave, and we're looking for the C wave to complete for another wave 2. This is a 3-wave move already. We already completed a high above this high. So all the check marks are in place. It's just whether or not this has 5 waves. Could be an ending diagonal. Could be something weird. But it's, this is chopping into OPEX. We have the monthly options expiring tomorrow. So naturally we have this chop. And that should be it for Qs. The last thing I want to show is, well, we'll throw in IWM just because IWM had a weak bounce, but we used that bounce. We're in calls for IWM. I do think that this top is already in, so we might just be mimicking that. We have our wave 1 down here, an expanded flat for wave 2, and we're going to a lower degree 1. And again, we have our 3 waves. I think this is an expanded flat. I think the move ended here. Then we have a 3-wave up, 3-wave down, 5-wave up here. I don't know if that's complete yet. It's possible into tomorrow with the OPEX. We consolidate here for a little bit, and it drags the market up to the options expected move. So that's possible. That's something that could help the market just eke out another high, or perhaps the Qs are done and they'll start reversing while the small caps try to hold up the market. So that's a scenario into tomorrow. And then the last thing I want to show you is the VIX. And this is really the main reason why I think this move is just about complete. The VIX closed its gap. All right. The VIX closed its gap here. That's what we're looking for, to take off risk. Now I think it's just a matter of when it starts moving. It may be after tomorrow, going into next week. That might be the time that this starts to go higher. Now it made a new slight low underneath here. So we went slightly lower. Did not make a new low under these other two. We're in demand zone. All gaps are closed there. I think we have possibly just a little bit of a gap right here left. So if the market needs to go a little higher, maybe this is, I think I might have closed this one off when I shouldn't have. Just slightly. I can't tell. I think this might be closed. So let's go ahead. I'm sorry to waste your time here. This is it's important because I don't think we're going to leave any gaps open. So this is closed at, this candle is closed at 1283. And we're looking for a low here, 1284. 1284. See if that's the low. Yeah, I think it was left open by a penny. So I'm not going to stress over a penny. Technically, it's open, but it doesn't have to close that. That's so if the market's going to go any higher, maybe the VIX going into expiration, just as the market grinds, just goes down to close this penny left open gap. So that's the scenario to look out for. But this main gap that I was looking at is closed, and so I'm taking off risk. I'm switching to bearish. I do think even if we go a little lower here, I put plenty of time. We're a little less than 30 days out on our trades, so we have some time to be wrong. Leave ourselves some room, and that's just about it. Consider liking this video at minimum. If you want to go down to the description and follow us in the Discord, it's free, or you can help out in any way. I appreciate y'all being here. Have a wonderful day. We'll update you tomorrow.